everyone! Welcome to my class. I'm Miss Anika and we're going to have our first lesson for quarter 3. So, are you ready, guys? So, quarter 3 is about geometry. Have you heard of the word geometry? So, this is the description or the definition given by our reference. So, geometry is the study of shapes and their measurements. And it comes from the two Greek words, geo, that means earth, and metron, that means measure. So, everything that you can measure on earth is geometry. So, for our first lesson, or lesson 1, we have the undefined terms in geometry, or the basic concepts in geometry. And what are they? We have 3 basic concepts in geometry that we need to know. And these are the point, the line, and the plane. To help you guys to identify the differences among the 3 basic concepts of geometry, I prepared an activity. So let us imagine. I will show you pictures, then try to guess the geometric term being illustrated. So 5 seconds will be given to you to think or to guess the geometric term being illustrated. Is it a point, a line, or a plane? So are you ready, guys? First object is length of a pencil. So timer starts now. And your answer is? Yes, it is a line. So, if you will imagine, we have here an imaginary line. The length of the pencil represents a line. There you go, okay? So, next one is grains of salt. Go! Time's up. So, your guess is? Yes, it is a point. Okay, so a grain of salt represents a point. So many points there. Okay, there you go. Next one. Next, surface of the court. Go. And the answer is plane. So the surface of the court represents a plane. Okay, there you go. So as you can see, we have there an imaginary plane. Or yes, it is. It could be a rectangle or quadrilateral, rather. Okay. Next one. How about corner of a paper? Go. And the answer is, it is a point. Okay. The corner of the paper. So we have here corner, 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 or gilid dulo. Okay. So it is a point. Yun po ang corner of a paper. It represents a point. Next one. Last but not the least, strings of violin. And the correct answer is? Very good, it is a line. So looking back to the activity that we've done, think of this. First one, what are the terms that you should know about geometry? How would you describe them? Can you illustrate each and give a specific example of it around you? So look around you, class. And then think of an object that represents the 3 basic concepts of geometry. Now, let us discuss the differences and example of each basic concept. So the first basic concept or undefined term in geometry is the point. So how would you describe a point? A point is represented by a dot named with a capital letter and it has no dimension. So when we say that it is represented by a dot, ang symbol niya ay isang dot or tuldok. And then, it is named with a capital letter. So, just like us, everyone has a name. So, ang point, meron din siyang name. At ginagamit natin ay capital letter or big letter. One big letter only. And of course, it has no dimension. When we say no dimension, it has no length, no width, or thickness. So, siya ay simply a dot or a period. Okay, so to illustrate, we have here the grains of salt. So, we have there a point and a capital letter. So what do you think is the name of this point? This point is point G. Okay, we simply write the word point and then the capital letter G. Or in symbol or in diagram, we draw a dot or a point and then the name or the letter, which is G. So we can name the point in 2 ways. First is by using the word point and then the capital letter, or by using the representation of it, which is the dot, and then capital letter pa din. So kahit alin dyan, pwede nating gamitin sa pagpapangalan ng isang point. So next concept, we have a line. So how do we describe a line? So a line is a set of points that extends indefinitely. It is represented by double arrows, and it is named with a lowercase letter or with 2 capital letters. Okay, so dun tayo sa first description. Set of points that extends indefinitely. So ang isang line ay set ng mga point na pinagdugtong. Okay? And it extends indefinitely. When we say indefinite, walang katapusan. So ang line ay walang katapusan. Ito ay pwedeng humaba ng humaba ng humaba. Wala tong ending. Ano? And it is represented by double arrows. So meron siyang dalawang arrow sa magkabilang dulo. And how do we name it? We name it by using lowercase letter or small letter, in other words, or 2 capital letters, dalawang big letter. So ganito yon. Example is the string of the violin. Okay? So here, as you can see, we have 2 points, point A and point B. And when we connect them, we form a line. So the line have 2 arrowheads at both ends. Yung dalawang arrowhead na yun, ang ibig sabihin nun, pwede natin siyang i-extend kahit gaano kahaba natin gusto. Ano? So what do you think is the name of this line? Okay, so we follow the rule here. We use a lowercase letter or the small letter or the 2 capital letters. So the name of this line is line M or line AB or line BA. So pwede nating pagbaliktarin yung capital letters. Ano? As long as tama yung kanilang order doon sa illustration. So a line has its subset. When we say subset, ito ay isang maliit na part ng line. So the first subset that we have is the line segment. So how would you describe a line segment? A line segment has 2 endpoints and has definite and measurable length. Okay, so ang line segment ay part ng line na merong dalawang endpoints. When we say endpoints, meron siyang dalawang ends sa dulo. And then has definite and measurable length. Dahil meron nga siyang endpoint, pwede natin siyang ma-measure. Hindi siya hahaba pa ng mas mahaba pa doon sa illustration niya. Ano? So to have an example for that, we have this illustration. Okay? So this is an example of line segment. We have 2 endpoints. Meron siyang dalawang dulo. And we have 2 capital letters. So what do you think is the name of this line segment? You got it right. This is named as line segment SL, or in symbol we write S and L or LS, and then we have there a line above. At kung mapapansin nyo, yung line natin above ay walang arrowheads. So kapag walang arrowhead, yung ating symbol, it indicates that our figure is a line segment. Again, this is line segment SL or line segment LS. And in symbols, we use a line without arrowheads para masabi na siya ay line segment. Okay? Next subset of a line is the ray. So how would you describe a ray? It has 1 endpoint and it is named by starting with the endpoint first and then name any other point on the ray. So si ray naman, isa lang ang endpoint niya, hindi kagaya ni line segment na dalawa ang endpoint. So ibig sabihin, ano kaya ang itsura ni ray? Ganito ang itsura ng isang ray. Okay, there you go. So ang ray ay merong isang endpoint. Ito siya. At yung kabila ay arrowhead. Okay? Ito ang ray. Unlike ng line segment, dalawa ang kanyang endpoints. Ang ray, isa lang ang endpoint. And sabi dito, we name the endpoint first and then name the other point. So ano ngayon ang pangalan ng ray na ito? Okay, correct. This is ray RA, or in symbols, we have the capital letters R and A, and then above it, we draw a line with 1 arrowhead pointing to the right. So yun naman ang symbol niya. Isang line na merong isang arrowhead. Okay, so wag malilito. Ang line segment, line lang. Wala siyang arrowheads. Ang ray naman, meron siyang isang arrowhead sa kanyang symbol. So here, we have 3 illustrations. Which is which? Alin kaya dyan ang line? Alin ang line segment? At alin ang ray? I will give you 5 seconds to think. Sige nga, ano kaya ang sagot? And time's up. Of course, alam niyo na yan dapat kasi na-discuss natin. Okay, the first one represents a line segment. The second one is a ray. And the last one is a line. So you see the differences between them? Ang pinakaset niya ay yung line. At sa isang line, merong line segment. Yung line segment, may dalawang endpoint. Yung ray, isang endpoint at isang arrowhead. Ang line, dalawang arrowhead. Okay? And what are the names of these illustrations? So the first one, we have line segment GE or EG. Pwede siyang baliktad. Ano? And we have the symbol line above the two capital letters. The next one is ray MO. We start naming a ray by its endpoint. Ano? Hindi siya pwedeng magkabaliktad. So, we have there the symbol above MO aligned with one arrowhead on it. And of course, this one is line R, small letter R, or line TY, capital letters, or YT. And then the symbol that we used is a line with two arrowheads on it. So take a look of that para hindi kayo malito kung paano natin papangalanan ang line segment, ang ray, at ang line. And then the last one, we have a plane. So a plane is represented by four-sided figure and named with capital letters. So how does a plane look like? Ito, kagaya kanina, yung court, surface of the court. We have here the imaginary plane. So, as you can see, meron siyang mga capital letters sa bawat corner niya. So, we name this plane as plane LOVE, or in symbols, we use a four-sided figure and then the capital letters. Ma'am, LOVE lang po ba ang pangalan niyan? Hindi naman. Pwede din natin siyang pangalanan ng plane OVEL or plane VELO. As long as yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng mga letters according dun sa kanyang sides ay tama. Okay? So I have here 3 planes. What are the names of these planes? Try to guess. Okay? Okay, so the first one, as you can see, wala naman names sa bawat corner ng plane, pero may dalawang points sa loob. So we name this plane by using the 2 points inside. So this is plane FP. And the second one, this is plane PIE. Very good. And then the last one, again, wala ulit pangalan yung mga corners niya, pero meron siyang point sa loob. So, gagamitin natin yung pangalan ng point sa loob para pangalanan ang plane na to. So, this is plane H. Okay? So, hindi lang dun sa letters na nasa corners niya ang pagpapangalan ng plane, pwede din yung mga point na nasa loob ng plane mismo ang gamitin natin para pangalanan sila. So, to sum up our undefined terms, we have the point, the line, and the plane. And these are their descriptions. So, guys, sana naintindihan ninyo kung anong differences nila and how do we name each of them correctly. Okay? And also, activities will be posted on our group chat. Again, I'm Miss Onicare A. Plata, your teacher in Mathematics 7. So, thanks for watching, guys. And feel free to message me at Facebook for any clarification. So, until next time again, bye class, enjoy your activities.